We've got a video about farming and growing food on your own. There's some roots and asparagus and digging holes that will help you with. We'll teach you how to grow cows and lambs for milk and meat on a farm with a tractor. Country song.
Today we're going to be planting asparagus. We're planting Mary Washington variety, which is an heirloom variety. You want to get 2-year-old crowns when you're buying your asparagus. That way you're not having to wait those 2 years for your plant to get big enough to produce asparagus. So an asparagus plant can take up to 4 years to produce asparagus that is ready to eat. So when you get them out of the package, you're going to undo the rubber band. Now this is only the root of the asparagus. So once you get the rubber bands off, you're going to untangle each individual crown, is what the root is called. There's probably 4 to 5 crowns in this package. So when I separate them, I'm going to have just one crown here. The part where at the top is where the asparagus is going to come out of the ground. So I want the long roots to be the part that's buried in the ground, and I'm going to put it in just like this. So I have some dog helpers today. The livestock dogs are up at the house, and I'm going to move all the mulch out of the way that's on top of the garden soil so that I can make a space to plant these roots in the actual soil. So I'm gonna dig a little bit, loosen the soil, dig a little bit of a hole there, and then I'm gonna create a mound of soil in the center with a circle space around it for the long roots to fit on. So here's the center part, so it's like a ball in the middle, and then make some space around that ball in the soil, and then set the crown right on top. This helps prevent an air pocket getting stuck underneath the roots and allows the roots to start spreading outwards as it grows under the soil. So that's how you put the asparagus crown in, and then you're just going to cover it back up. Asparagus is a perennial plant, which means that once this bed is established, or once your planting of asparagus is established, they will continue to come back year after year, and a planting of asparagus can stay productive for 20 years. And now you wait for the asparagus to come up early spring. It's one of the first vegetables to come up in the spring. When you're planning where you're going to plant your asparagus, take into consideration that these asparagus, once they go to fern, are going to take up a lot of space. So for me, I've found that planting them in rows where you can walk on each side of the row is ideal.
Thank you for watching Reviving Real Foods. Like and follow for bleed's sake.